Hello, little children. Okay, well, here's your spelling for this week. The spelling sound is hood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the PowerPoint slides more traditionally the way we did in class. Okay, so we'll have a quick speed spell today, going over the sound, and then we'll look at the spelling words, and then tomorrow we'll do dots and dashes. Wednesday we'll do dictation, and so on, and a spelling test on Friday, just as we have been doing. Okay, so this week's sound is hood. So that is words with the suffix hood, words that end in hood. And I don't mean a hood that you would put on your head, but words that end in hood. And I'm sure that in your mind you can think of some. If you want to, shout them out. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hear them, but if you can think of any, go ahead. Okay, so our learning outcome for the week: to identify, read and spell words with the hood letter pattern, find words with the hood letter pattern, explain the rule for the hood letter pattern, and obviously on Friday correctly spell the words with the hood letter pattern. So speed spell 1 to 6. Let's do this really quickly. Number 1, painful. So this is our letter pattern from before the holidays. Painful. I had a painful cut in my arm. Painful. Number 2, useful. The tool was very useful. Number 3, dreadful. I felt dreadful after I had some food poisoning. That is a true story, by the way. The only time I've ever really been ill was with food poisoning, and it was dreadful. Number 4, wonderful. It's great when you've got a wonderful teacher. Obviously, P6 doesn't know anything about that. Maybe next year. Wonderful. Number 5, doubtful. It is doubtful that we'll be in school this week. Doubtful. I would say very doubtful. And number 6, successful. I hope that your spelling today has been successful. Okay, and here are the answers for you to mark. Okay, pause the video at any point, obviously, if you need to. Let's move on to the spelling rule. So here are some words that you can see with the hood ending. Hood means state or condition of being. So, for example, womanhood is the state of being a woman, which obviously none of you can relate to as yet. Some of you will grow up to be women. Boyhood, that is a state that some of you are in currently. Childhood, that is a state that some of you are in. And knighthood is a state that none of us as yet knows. Who knows? Perhaps by the end of P6, I will have been knighted. No, I can't be knighted. You have to be a man to be knighted. I would have to get a damehood, which is a kind of a made-up word. Okay, moving on. So here are some for you to add your own on to. Priest, neighbour, man, sister. You can say them now with the hood. So that's priesthood, neighbourhood, manhood, sisterhood. Sisterhood is a wee bit different from actually the state of being a sister. But I'll explain that when we look at the words.